Welcome to Thoughtful Thursday, and I am Deborah Day. I hear it all the time. How can I be happier? I want to be happier. I have this wonderful tool that I'd like to introduce to you that I believe that will help you to feel more happy. Although I really prefer to use the word content. I find happiness is a feeling that's fleeting, comes and goes like any other feeling. Okay? So the circle of life has 6 areas. And while it's awfully hard to be balanced all the time in all these areas, the more we pay attention to each as a whole also will help us to feel more content. So let's start with social and relational. That has to do with our social and relational lives, including our most intimate relationships, to our families, social support system, making sure those are balanced for us and that most of those relationships are good for us, that they help us to be better. Okay? Next, I have emotional, mental, which you could probably figure out what that means, our emotional and mental health. All these other areas play into our emotional and mental well-being, in my opinion. And then we have spiritual. When I think of spiritual, I'm not necessarily thinking religious, although it may mean religion for you. To me, accessing our spiritual wholeness has to do with being creative and being our most spontaneous self, okay, playful. So spirituality is bigger than just religion. Next is physical and sexual. So this does have to do with our sexual being. It doesn't mean we have to have a sexual partner. However, we all are sexual beings. So it's understanding our sexual selves and making sure we are the healthiest we can be in that area. And then our physical health, which is so important. Keeping up on eating good foods, exercising, keeping up with the doctor, doing everything we can to take care of this one body we have in this lifetime. Then occupational, which for many means possibly a workplace you go to or a career. For some it could be running the house, parenting the children. That is just as much occupational as going to a place of employment. And how happy are you in that area? How well is that aligning with who you are? And lastly, but not least, is our intellectual self. We are all intellectual beings. Are you being intellectually stimulated in the best way possible? These as a whole, when they're working better together, will help us all be more content. Have a blessed day.